All right, guys, gals, and morons. I'm gonna do a. This is gonna be an adult story for the morons. Here we go. Oh yeah, will you tell us a story, Nolan? Oh yeah, I'll tell you a story.
Uncle Ricky, would you read us a bedtime story, please, huh?
No fucking problem. You're gonna love this story.
Alright, you kids get to bed. I get the storybook.
You dumbasses, get your popcorn and soda. It's gonna get good.
You all tucked in?
Y'all ready? Yeah. Here we go. Alright, so let's start off with Big Dummy. Hey, Big Dummy was the one that tested these for us. Hell yeah, he should take all the credit for this shit. Oh yeah, remember Big Dummy tested these and said, "Guys, you can't go wrong with the power of these, mate." Colin really hooked us up, man. Brought out such a great product. Yeah, guys, I mean, I would buy one of these all day, but see, I got mine for free. All right, y'all remember that? Go back and look. Go back and look at Big Dummy Williston Audio Labs when he does his test. You know, certified test of these amplifiers that tells you to go buy them and shit. Yeah. You know, for the dum-dums that don't know no better and stuff. So, I proved a point. You remember I told you, I said, guys, listen. I bought two Shelbys one time to prove that a guy that ran a dyno didn't know what the fuck he was doing. True story. Hell yeah, that's a true story. Had a Shelby. Had a guy tune it. Not Pete from Real Good at Doing Stuff. Fuck no. Hell no. We wouldn't be friends if that was the case. No, it was another guy. And so I was like, this motherfucker don't know what he's doing. And he was fooling people. I'm telling you an adult children's story. Because I'm going to say bad words. He was fooling motherfuckers saying, oh, I know how to do this and do that. He didn't know his ass from a hole in the ground. What it was he was dealing with people that didn't know any better. Then he met my ass, and oh shit, that's when shit hit the fan. Same thing for this fucker. So I went and bought another fucking car to prove that all them followers that followed that guy around like puppy dogs, that he was a fucking idiot. And I went and bought a car, and because man, it doesn't bother me to spend the money to make fun of these fuckers. I do it all the time. Y'all watch this channel. You know what I do. I'm going to make fun of these stupid fuckers. I do it all the time. You don't know my background. You don't know nothing about me, really. You don't. A lot of people don't. They're like, how do you know these people? I know a lot of these motherfuckers, and they're going to, they know who I am. They know what I'm about. That's why they don't talk shit about what I do. They're like, oh, fuck, no one's on your ass. You're fucked now. So, yeah, I bought another car to prove a point that a guy didn't know how to operate a dyno. He didn't know how to tune. He didn't know fucking shit about cars. He was just bullshitting. Blowing people's shit up left and right. Same reason I got these. You could tell from the get-go when I saw what the price was going to be. And I said, oh, these are from China? Like all the amps are from China? We're in the same categories now. I'm going to prove a point. Let's just buy us a whole bunch of them and test them at the lowest ohm level that I could do it. 2 ohm. That's what my subs were. We're 2 ohm subs. I said, I'm going to run these as weak as I can make them to prove they're not worth a fuck. I hate it took so long to get the build part done, but I wanted to make damn sure that I had proper power. No excuses on my end. No excuses for this place. No excuses to say, oh, it's it's abuse. It's not proper electrical. No, when I filmed all this shit, man, I had it filmed. I did all this shit for a reason. All this stuff. This whole car was a reason. It's to prove things. It's to prove that certain people know what they're doing and certain people don't know shit. They just act like they know what they're doing. The whole build is cornered around that. That's what it's about. It's not to go out there and so my son can have a damn good time blowing your brains out. Hell, that's cool too if that's what he wants to do. If he wants to get out there and turn that knob up and run you out of the car, that's great. If that's what makes him happy, great. But my purpose was to give him something to have fun and also, in the meantime, to prove a point. And my point's proven. If this don't open your eyeballs up, people, you need really to I don't know, go back up in your dad's ball sack or something, somehow. Ask him if he can slide back in there, because I don't know how else to prove I was right and I've been right the whole time. I've been telling you this shit and nobody wants to listen to anything. So let's get on to this story here. Everybody knows the story behind this amplifier, okay? This is the first one that exploded. Now, and I told everybody, I said, you run them acrylic bottoms if you want to. If you're that kind of guy and you want to be a bottom-up guy, that's what I call them dudes, bottom-up guys. If you want to be a bottom-up guy, be a bottom-up guy. Show your booty. I don't care, because this would be your booty on an amplifier. If you want to show your bottom up and go through jail, then do that. Bottom's up to you. You're going to get things poked in your rear end, though, like that. So, this acrylic is not, it's not the proper material to use on an amplifier. Do like the old guys did that was making amps in the 50s. Sure would. That even though it looks like a damn air conditioned vent, this motherfucker is heavy, and I guarantee you it wouldn't pop to pieces like that shit. No. It's made right. It's the proper shit. So if you want to be a bottom-up girl, bottom-up guy, or girl, hey, some girls like bottoms up. If you want to be bottom up, fine. You might get your rear end blowed out like this right here. So, this amp come back to me. Hell yeah! You can't make this shit up. This motherfucker come back to my house. Repaired. Okay, so are they going to send all of them back to me? Well, that's fine and dandy if that's what they want to do, but I don't think they were supposed to come here, but if that's fucking the way they're supposed to be, great. That means I got 6 free amplifiers, and I got 3 amps that I had to pay. Let me tell you this, I had to pay $675 to get those 3 amplifiers. That was the difference in the money. But it shouldn't have been any difference in the money. I had to buy another amp to make these run while this one was getting repaired. So I bought one of them from Amp Lab. So that was another $274 just to make it run, because I wanted to prove, man, I knew these were some turds for real. But I'll be honest with you, it even caught the professional off guard how shitty these were made. It really did. If it wouldn't survive 2 ohms mono, man, there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to run the tests I want to run with them, which is to run them at half an ohm. I want to run them at half an ohm. I want to see just how bad this will explode. That car is going to be fine, man. It's built like a tank. That's what makes people think we're different about that little car. They don't see shit flopping around and the goddamn mirrors falling off everywhere, and because the car is built solid. I I think a lot of people think, oh, that's a stock Scion. No, hell no, it's not a stock Scion. No. Every panel in that car has some kind of damn sound deadener in it. Everything. The doors, both sides of the door, the inside of the outside and the inside of that fucking door has deadener on it. All of them. Even the doors that doesn't matter, which is the back doors. They're deadened, guys. The whole fucking car's done. Even the insides of the cab are done. The floor, the roof. Everything that can be done has been done. The firewall inside the car is done. So when you sit there and go, oh, well, it ain't shaking like one single sub scrubber is, that's because he don't have no goddamn deadener in his fucking truck. And it's falling apart. Look, guys, I could put two Monolith Harmony 12s in that Scion when I first got it on one duck sauce, and it broke the beams loose from the fucking roof on the whole damn car. The damn roof would move 4 inches. 4 fucking inches. Pardon my language, children. 4 inches. It looked like the damn wave, like an ocean. I was like, holy shit, this thing's a tin can. We had to glue all that shit back together and jack the freaking roof up, man. So, our dash is not dry rotted. All the screws are in the dash. Can you believe that? We're not running a dash that's 25 and 30 years old. It's a 2012 car with a good dash in it. I didn't buy a Tahoe, Suburban, Jeep, a fucking Tacoma with goddamn all rotten ass plastic in it, been sitting in the sun for 32 years. No, I didn't do that. No, we bought a proper vehicle with air conditioning, heat, power steering, cruise control. Everything works, man, except the horn. The horn does work, but every time the bass hits, it goes beep, 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 beep. We had to unhook it. I'll have to put some kind of horn in there. But everything works, man. Even the fucking seatbelts still work in the damn car. Everything. All right. That's another thing you can't look at a video and go, oh, that's impressive, or oh, that's not shaking as much shit off the car as so-and-so's. Guys, it's built right. That's the difference. You saw that piece of shit meter of me just fucking around in there on music and it's doing more than most people's shit can do on a goddamn Burt. It's because the car's solid, man. It's got the weakest subs, the weakest piece of shit amps you can run in it. But I want you to look at these amps real good. What you are paying for and what you're going to get back in return. You're not going to get back. Do you remember me telling you, I said, guys, gals, and morons, that I don't warranty shit? You remember me saying that? And people thought I was a dick for saying that. And I was like, no, I'm telling you, a warranty ain't worth a fuck. And here's a perfect example. So if you're a bottom-up kind of guy and you want to show that booty sticking up like that, you want all the people to see your guts. Is this what you want it to look like when you get it back from the Amp Lab or the Amp Repair Service? I mean, it's not Amp Lab's fault they had to do it like this. It's because they're not supplied the proper products from a bullshit company. I guarantee you, if Colin would have given these motherfuckers some new acrylic, they would put it on. But no, what they're being told to do is repair these pieces of shit and send them right back out. Colin don't even want these motherfuckers, y'all. He don't even want them. I asked him if he wanted a 7th amplifier I had. Nope. He don't even want it. The man don't even want his own shit, y'all. That's how bad it is. So, here's what you get back. I sent this amp off. This is the way it looked. A piece of this acrylic flew out, okay, and landed on the floor or ground or whatever. I knew it was missing. I want to see if they tried to glue a piece back in there. No. all it's been done has been leveled out the best they could. Look, it's got its catch on it. Cut the shit out of it. If you rub your finger that way, it's gonna cut you. They replaced the internals of it. You see it? You see them right there, brand new. Got the green on them, you know, just like the rock turds has got. There's all that RTV, and look, just as they did the best they could, man. This amp was fucked up. Look, do you see the rectifiers and inductors in this thing? They're two different sizes. So one survived and one didn't. Let's just put a bigger one in there and leave that shitty one in there. Hey, let's replace both of these. Well, let's just, what they do on the wire? The wire was burnt too. Oh, look. Oh, just leave it. Just paint it black. The motherfucker is painted black. No shit. Guys, is this what the fuck you want? Is this what Big D, Big Dummy told us was good stuff? And you believe the dyno guys? That's what you believe? This brings me back to my point with the dyno guys. See, I'm a weaver like Donald Trump. I'm going to come up the story and come back. It's up to you to keep up with my story. That means watch the videos from the beginning to the end. I do not get monetized from fucking videos. I'm teaching you a lesson. If you go back and listen to every video I ever talked about this amplifier or anything to do with it, you're going to say, damn, this motherfucker knew all about this from the very beginning. I did. I told you this shit. Hey, I proved it. I proved the problem here. Not only with one, but with 6. And then I bought another one, a 7th one, to prove what pieces had been replaced. I knew I was going to get this shit tore up back to me. More than likely. He wasn't going to want this shit. He's got enough of them. So when I sent my other ones and jerked them out of the car real quick, like, oh hell, I don't want them to explode everything this bad. Now they're going to have cracks in them. But at least it's not this bad. In case I find some bottom up kind of guy that wants to show me his bottom. Or some girl wants to show me that bottom up. Guys, the damn amplifier is made to be mounted this direction. Just like that. I hate to tell you. That's the way the amp's supposed to be mounted. Not like that. No. Can you mount it like that? Yeah, sure you can, all day long. But if you notice on the wall on the back of that Scion, the amps are mounted like this. Why the fuck you think that is? You think it's because I just wanted to do it that way? It's designed to do that way. This is your output section, guys. But the RCA's plug in, that means in. No, dumb fucker, this is the output section of this amplifier. All amps are going to be different, so you need to look at the insides of the amp or figure it out with a heat gun to figure out which part of your amp is the output section if you can't figure it out. If you can't figure it out, you need to get you a heat gun, and wherever that heat is at on these new shitty heat sinks, that's what you want pointed up. Not this way. This don't do you a bit of fucking good laying in your car upside down. No, it does you no good. And it don't do you any good to have it upside down that way either. No. Is it okay to have it like this? Yeah. Is it okay to have it like that? Yeah. But you need to have standoffs like in that Scion, rubber feet that are about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch thick. You know, just like in that Scion. I'm trying to teach you guys something. I'm trying to show you without calling everybody a fucking moron. I'm trying to say, look, guys, gals, and morons, because there's always going to be morons that think they know every damn thing. It don't make a fuck what you tell them. Just like Pete has to sit on there and be nice to motherfuckers. Not me. He'll tell you straight up. Nolan has a channel that's monetized and be cut off in 1 minute. Because I'm going to fucking call you a dumbass if you say some stupid shit to me. Pete's an expert in dynoing and tuning and engine building. He's done this shit for fucking ever, for 30 plus years. He's not a fucking idiot. Man, when they take a goddamn car built out of fucking pretty much beer cans and shit and got in there and whooped the snot out of people with it, obviously they know what the hell they're doing. Yeah. If he tunes a guy's car that can get anybody... Listen, man. Old Cleater's getting him to do a lot of his tuning and shit because he knows Pete knows his shit, man. There's people... Do y'all think that Pete just does tuning for him? No, hell no. He goes all over the country tuning people's shit. He's got people coming from Switzerland. I believe it's Switzerland. That he builds their motors and stuff. Tunes their cars. I'm pretty damn sure of it. I think they're from Switzerland. Somewhere like that. For drag and drive events. And these are badass cars, man. These are not cheap cars. So, yeah, he don't get the respect he deserves either. You just think I'm a nobody person. That's what the problem is. The problem is I don't do YouTube. I haven't done YouTube but for, 2 years now? Because I got so sick and tired of watching the dumb shit. People lying like hell. People that don't know a damn thing about car audio trying to act like they do know something about it. I got sick and tired of it. I told my son, I said, I'm sick and tired of looking at these idiots that are teaching people the wrong thing. Let's just come out. It's like the person that come out of the closet. I'm going to come out of the closet. I'm not fucking gay. I like fucking women. What I mean coming out of the closet is coming off my damn chair and showing you exactly what I'm talking about in videos. And telling you before it happens. I told you all this before it happened. And the bad part is this guy does he want me to have the shit? I specifically told him, Colin, in an email, several emails, more than one. I got them for record. So when he wants his damn app back, I'm going to say, fuck you. That's exactly what I'm going to say. I'm not even going to say, hey, how you doing? I'm going to say, fuck you. You ain't getting shit back, asshole. And you try to charge my goddamn ass, I'll deny the fucking shit on my bank, artard. And you won't win the fucking dispute. You want your damn apps back, asshole? Pay the goddamn shipping like I had to pay, dickhead. And then I'm going to give them back till you burnt the fuck up. Then you'll have to send them back again, asshole. Yeah, see, I've been holding my damn tongue, y'all, for a while. I wanted to make damn sure this shit showed back up to my house, at least the first one. I ain't worried about the fucking rest. I don't care if any of them show back up. But if they all show up, I'm going to show you just how big of pieces of shit these really are. But I'll make anything work, man. If I can make a Jensen work in a car versus me running an Alpine amp in it, I'm going to run a Jensen to prove a point that Jensen's just as good. Hell yeah, it is. There ain't nothing wrong with the shit. It's running in the car right now. There's nothing wrong with it. You just have to know what you're doing, guys, gals, and morons. That's all there is to it. You got to know what you're doing, and you need to listen to a professional. I know it sounds arrogant, man, but listen, you can be that way when you know what the fuck you're talking about. The guy that taught me the shit, all this stuff, is on my channel. And he comments on the shit. We laugh about this shit all the fucking time. He just sent me them shirts the other day. I laughed like hell. Because it's true. You guys thought I was bullshitting. You can't put no 815s in a fucking Volkswagen on a flat wall. Well, yeah, we could because we did it a long time ago. Oh, but so-and-so's got an extreme build with steel windows and shit. Motherfuckers, we had steel windows, steel windshields, steel doors. I'm talking solid steel in the 90s. It had to have a camera to drive the fucking car, man. In a 63 Volkswagen. Yeah, 815s on a flat wall. Don't think it'll work? Build it in a honeycomb shape, it'll work. And this was separate enclosures for every 15. Built like a honeycomb, like a beehive, you know, like a fucking wasp nest. And it'll work. Been there, done that. See, guys, you just don't know who you're talking to. You got people always going, oh, I know somebody's got the fastest this or something. Motherfucker, I live 2 miles from the fastest all-metal streetcar in the world. He's a buddy of mine. The guy that paints that, my amp covers, painted that car and it won SEMA Best Paint. Really? Yeah, and it wasn't done in a goddamn paint booth. It was done in a fucking building. It was called, he wet sanded it and buffed it, and he's a professional painter. Yeah. The guy that painted that damn amplifier, that damn rock turd. Yeah, that's Matt. Y'all didn't know that, did you? So the same car that had the world's all fastest metal streetcar record still to this day was painted by a guy that painted the fucking amplifiers. That they only live, dude, both of them shops less than a half a mile apart. You would be surprised the people down this area that know each other. And we laugh about this shit all the time. It's not that big a world, man. It's a small world for real. Is it a big area with a bunch of dumbasses in it? Yeah. But it's a real small area with some smart people in it. Yeah, that's true. You know, you can't get too far away from being where you were smart and born at. You get what I'm saying? Well, you know why I don't go to live in Antarctica? Because it's cold as fuck. I know I'm going to freeze to death. I don't want to be there. I guess my folks and my family knew to stay right here where I'm at. And this is a good place to be. And hey, we've made it, man. All of us. My whole family's still living. Yeah. Go figure. We didn't drown. We didn't freeze to death. No, we didn't get hit by a tornado. We didn't get fucking dried out by the sun. No, because we know where to live. We're not fucking idiots. We don't go move in Tornado Valley. We don't go live in Antarctica. And we don't go live in the desert. No, hell no. No. You guys take care. Have a good day. I hope you've learned a lesson with this. Don't buy this shit. No. I got you some acrylic bottoms if you want to show bottom up. I can show you that all day long, but it's in an amp that's built for the right size heat sink. For the right power. If you got a heat sink this big, and it's not basically a Brazilian style amplifier, if you got a heat sink this big, and it's a half bridge, guys, this is not big enough heat sink for this kind of power. Hell no. I'm going to say it again. It's not big enough. Is the amp heavy? Yes, it's heavy. It's not big enough, guys. This is not big enough heat sink. No. That hair pipe is this long by about this wide by about this long. It's big as that box right there. Guess what? It doesn't need a fan in it, and it doesn't get hot, and it runs like a champ, and it beats the brakes off of this, and it makes more power. It's half the money. Guys, I told you it was $56. What else do you want to know? Okay, let's talk about one more thing before I get off here. So these are on refurbs for $249 right now. But he sold them to you for $299 in a pre-sale, but he didn't sell me all mine at $299. Some of them were, and some of them were like $270 something. $280 or whatever. I got 10% off of the first deal. Then they went to $399. Who is getting fucked in the asshole area? Who's getting fucked there? Think about it. Refurbs at $249 that is going to do the same thing as a $399 model. All right. Do you think he's losing money at $249? Do you think he lost any money? No. Guys, if I'm paying $56 for an amp that's bigger and badder than this one, how much do you think he's paid for this? It's almost like Mr. Jingles on For Green Mile. If a little mouse can live that long, how long does, what's his name have to live? Tom Hanks, how long has he got to live, in that show? He don't know. So, yeah. Guys, at the end of the day, how much money is in this thing? I would love to see how much these cost. And boy, I would love to see that. I mean, I'd love to see it and just put it out there real big. And then show it to everybody, and then people, and their damn jaw drop. And then them start crying and whining and calling me a dumbass. I heard it all, guys, in the beginning. The good part is I erased about 90% of them off my channel already. Can they watch these videos? Yeah. And they beg to come back to the shit on other channels. It's true. I say no. I had to reply to one through another channel and went, no, I'm not putting you back on this channel. I got more than one fucking channel, guys, so I go, no, N-O, from the guy that has D's Nuts channel, no. That's how it works, man. I'm not stupid. You guys have a good day. Take care. Don't think warranties are going to save you and get you a brand new glass. No, it ain't going to do that. No, it ain't going to give you new glass at all. You're going to get the same tore up shit that you sent in rigged up. Look how rigged up that is. And it's, guys, I'm guaranteeing you, more than likely, here's what happens on a lot of these amp contracts. Now, I'm not saying this is true with Amp Lab, but I know it's true in the business that I'm in. We pay a production amount, a fee, for a yearly fee. It's a 1-year fee. They renew the contract every year on repaired amplifiers. So when we send them off for repair, it doesn't matter to us, to me, what that amplifier would cost to send off. I don't give a shit because I paid a 1-year contract. I want it to blow up so I get my monies back on it. The bad part is if you got people like me that expose it, it doesn't look good for you. That's where things get bad at. But there's a lot of people that are too dumb that don't understand how to get back at that. Call the Better Business Bureau. That's what I did. They got involved. They gave him a negative rating. Basically, that we resolved the issue. This is public record, guys. We resolved the issue. I told him, I said, basically, I'm not responding anymore. It's already been settled as far as what we're getting out of the deal. I don't have time to fuck with $600 and going back and forth. Basically, I just said, hey, this is over with, but I'm not happy with the outcome.